Yeah, greetings. My name's Steve. I want to talk to you a little bit about permaculture. I'm going to start by just referencing this book, Permaculture Designer's Manual. It's written by an Australian ecologist called Bill Mollison. It's first published in 1988. It might just turn out to be one of the most important books ever published. It's a manual, and it deals with how the biology of our planet works and how we might work with it in a harmonious way. And this isn't really how we have been brought up to think, and I think this is the change that we have to make. Right now the COP27 summit is going on in Egypt, and a book which had a very big impact on me is this one by Naomi Klein, This Changes Everything. Capitalism versus the climate. We're consuming natural capital at an industrial scale and we're calling it income. That's a fundamental mistake to make in economics. And this is having profound effects, and this is essentially what's driving the climate crisis. There's two things we have to do. We have to stop polluting, and we have to stop polluting as quickly as we can. Hence the urgency of organizations, of movements like Just Stop Oil and Extinction Rebellion. They're not wrong. We have to stop polluting, but that's not enough. We've actually got to learn how to heal the planet, because we've caused so much damage. We're already in a situation of crisis. Now, since 2013, which is now 9 years ago, I've been carrying around this report, it's hard to read, and it's called Wake Up Before It's Too Late. It's produced by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, and it's about, it's the Trade and Development Review of 2013, Make Agriculture Truly Sustainable Now for Food Security in a Changing Climate. Basically, what this report says is that industrial scale agriculture, the kind of agribusiness that we're doing, is just not sustainable. Well, let's just say it's hyper climate vulnerable. And these are lessons which we've got to take on board. There's some wonderful permaculture stories out there. There's people like Sepp Holzer, an Austrian hill farmer, who hadn't heard of permaculture, but he approached farming in a naturalistic way and learned many of the lessons that Bill Mollison outlined in his book. So it's not a magic thing that you can't work out for yourself, but it takes 20 or 30 years of practice to work it out. So the permaculture design course is designed to communicate what is in this book. Now, since this was 1988, a lot of things have happened since then, and there's many more books that have come out, and there's many more. The permaculture idea has expanded in many directions. There's the realization that really it's down to people to create change in the world, and it's about how we work together. Absolutely critical. And it's also about understanding the absolute enormous complexity of the natural world. We know maybe we're only scratching the surface in terms of understanding soil biology, how important the mycelial net is that's within those soils, it joins all our plants together, and that completes the cycle, that nutrient cycle that turns dead things back into live things. Now, I'm an optimist. I think that we can obviously turn this ship around, but it's going to take coordinated action from all of us. And to be able to coordinate action, we need to have unifying ideas. Instead of the splintering into individualism, We also have to understand that, look, we're a subset of a single thing, which is the natural world, and that the natural world has rules. It has observable, measurable functions within it, and we have to, or the more we can harmonize with those rules of natural systems, actually, the more harmony we can create in this world, and we can leave behind this state of permanent conflict. Now, I'm not looking to our leadership to get us out of this mess, because they're the ones that got us into this mess. The only way we get out of it is by learning to think and behave differently, and understanding that the universality of the human experience, and the fact that actually we just have a responsibility within this living natural world to harmonize with it. And once we do that, our problems start to fall away. So I'm predicting a complete and total transformation of human society and our relationship with the natural world. And I'm saying nothing less will do. So I'm going to put in a few more teasers and trailers, building up to the Permaculture Design course, which we're starting to run from January. We're going to start off by looking at Bill's book and understanding what that's about, and then we're going to take those ideas and see how they apply to our lives, to our worlds, to our climates, to wherever it is that we are in the wider world. So watch out for this, and just a heads up is I work for Sector 39. We're a network of people engaged in permaculture, and this is your invite to come and get involved. We're starting in January. Please come along and get. I mean, to say how important it is for us to come together around these issues is just an absolute understatement. So this is our chance. There are many other pathways into permaculture. We are offering ours, and come and be part of it.